And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
from the Weird Wire.
All right, news from the Weird Wire this morning. Just your friendly tarantula collecting neighborhood Spider-Man. It's a good thing that there's people that people have their interests. Do you agree?
Further proof that England is weird.
Yeah, his name is Aaron Phoenix. According to the New York Post, he has a collection of over 1,000 tarantulas. Is that necessary to have that many?
No.
Well, I suppose. He travels throughout England with his 8-legged friends, hoping to turn spider fears into spider fans.
I don't mind spiders because I'm bigger than they are.
True.
If I'm in a room with 1,000 tarantulas, no thank you.
Right. A lot of people are fascinated with spiders, so helping someone get from the point of being petrified to then holding a spider in their hand is amazing, Phoenix says. 9 out of 10 times I've got to them to the point where they can hold one. Well, that's progress. I think that there are people that have like arachnophobia, right? But, I mean, in general, it's okay to not like or have fear of a spider, right? I mean, they're different looking, kind of scary looking, and there's...
You don't need to be afraid of the daddy long legs version.
Right. Or any of them, really. They're kind of creepy, so that's why I think people just like, ew. Because they're creepy. They don't really hate them or anything. I mean, there are some people that hate them, or just like they have the phobia. I get it. I'm not talking. I get it. I have a heights phobia. I really do. I can even watch YouTube videos and get the, that weird sensation, the willies, uneasiness.
I'm not going there.
Serious. I just have this. But I can be in a plane.
But you can't look out the window?
I can. It's just like being actually like, it would be hard for me to be on top of the Empire State Building unless it was visibly, there's no way I could fall off. But I would. In the old Metrodome, I was clinching to the chair. We were like 5 rows from the top at a Vikings game one time. I had a problem with it. Anyway. So I could see the fear. Phoenix mission is causing probably a menace to some people, you know what I mean? Even though you try.
Well, imagine being his neighbor.
Right.
Knowing there's 1,000 tarantulas across that wall. No, thank you.
And so, what do you feed them? Do they have tarantula food?
Beats me.
Little tiny bites, or do you have to have like 1,000 crickets a day? I just think they eat crickets. I don't know why. Sickening plant draws a sick crowd. So that last part's kind of a play on a new word.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're following along. If you wanted to smell the foul stench of old socks, you could probably stop by your local fitness place, gym, right? Or stand in line for 3 hours in Australia. You want to take a stab at this name of this plant, or is it a flower? It's a plant. Amorphophallus, titanium. More popularly known as the corpse flower. That's why I had read flower in this earlier. It has bloomed in the Royal Sydney Botanic Garden.
Amorphophallus titanium is my guess.
Okay, good work. I'll call it the corpse flower. The Associated Press reports the endangered plant, which produces a smell also compared to decaying flesh, rotting garbage, and a slaughterhouse, takes about 7 to 10 years to bloom in the wild.
Yuck.
The Royal Sydney Botanic Garden hasn't had a blooming corpse flower in 15 years. I bet they're just a buzzing over there at the garden headquarters, right? They got signs. They're having little parties.
Do they hand
I
out?
bet they have a watch party.
Do they hand out clothespins? Plug your nose.
I bet they're like, people are like, dang, that's making me feel nauseous to myself. Isn't it just those flower plant lovers they're in their moment right now. Don't take it away from them, Schultze. Upon news of its arrival, foliage fans gave it the celebrity couple name Patricia? Putrid?
Yuck.
Patricia. Hundreds of people showed up to smell Patricia for themselves before its smell dissipates.
I have a large nose. I'm not going there.
I am sickened, one nose witness reported. I am in awe. I can understand why it's almost endangered. Because, right,
Who wants them?
before they're in Australia, like, hey, that's one of those stinky plants. But they said it's one of those stinky plants, mate. Kill it. Little did we know that people would love the corpse plant, the corpse flower.
Yuck.
I mean, would you rather be close to a tarantula than smell
Absolutely.
rotting corpse, rotting flesh?
I've been in a few hockey locker rooms in my life.
Hey, they can't help it.
They smell bad, but not that bad.
It's just sweat. That's the smell of hard work.
I don't want a plant that smells like a rotten corpse. No, thank you.
We don't need a plant. Smells like death. However, it gives a whole new meaning sending flowers to somebody. Because, I mean, normally you send to people you love, you care for, family, friends, spouse. Someone
It's only stinky once a decade.
15 years they haven't had a corpse flower bloom. That's probably why it stinks. It's been all, that long. Oh,
Yuck.
not a flower. Yeah, no thanks. Would you stand in line for 3 hours?
Absolutely not.
How long does it stink, I wonder? Is it weeks? Took 15 years or, how many years to get there? Is it gone in a couple days? You got to get in there quick. Got to get in there and smell that. That's crazy. They're crazy in Australia. Oh, are we going to have any crazy news from America? Nope. If you're losing your job, a photo of an adorable animal probably isn't going to help much. Nonetheless, that's what the payment software company Stripe did when notifying 300 employees that they were being laid off. According to Business Insider, the termination email accidentally included an attached PDF photo of a duck.
How does that accidentally get attached? And who lays off 300 people via email?
That's how you do it now. Can you imagine if you were the person that was clicking send on that? And your name's at the bottom of that email.
Yeah, you click send and all of a sudden, new email alert pops up. You're like, wait a minute.
You get one too. And you're terminated, and by the way, here's a duck. So if you thought you had a bad day, that's news from the Weird Wire.